Aloha, it's wonderful seeing you today. So we're just going to go over a quick idea here. When we play out our chords, we're using all 6 strings. In a triad, which is a chord, we have a single note, which is the one note. We've got the 3, which gives it a major or a minor feel, happy or sad. And then the 5 is going to be the thing that has dominance. In each one of these, even though we have 6 strings, there are only realistically 3 notes being portrayed when we play the chords we're learning. E major, E minor, A major, A minor. These 4 chords are based off of 2 major chords, E major and A major. When we remove a finger, we get an E minor, and then when we drop back a note and then play it exactly like we would have played the E major shape, but using the B string, the G string, and the D string, in lieu of the G string, the D string, and the A string, we get an A minor. Here's how we make them. 1, 2, 3, leave your finger on the 3rd string on the 1st fret for a G sharp, because the note is a G natural, and now it's a G sharp, because we sharpen the note. When we take our 2nd finger and play the 5th string at the A string at the 2nd fret, we get a B note. The next thing we do is put our 3rd finger, our ring finger, down here. Now remember, all of these notes are not so much flat notes as they are pointy notes. So the whole concept is to keep that thumb super straight, make sure that the elbow is not digging into the crotch or the gut or the stomach, and make sure we have a big breath of air and we're sitting up straight and we're looking straight. If you're playing to a mirror, it's much easier to look at your fingers. So when you're playing your teeter-totters, your 2nd lesson exercise, you would play your E major, play down. On the upstroke, take your hands off. On the downstroke, use your 2nd finger to play the G sharp. On the upstroke, nothing. You can put your 3rd finger on the B right there, same thing. What we're doing is we're layering our fingers in time, and then we have enough time to come back to go 1, and place, and place, and place, and play, and remove, place, and place, and place, and play it. If you can do this for 5 minutes each day, what happens is when you're counting whole notes, the musical note that is big and open, when you divide it into 2 and you play on the 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3, automatically your brain tells your fingers, rather than layering slow, to start layering fast. And then what happens is when you play quarter notes, your fingers stop layering and they move in congress. They move together. They move tandem. They do it together. So when you start playing 8 notes, your fingers feel good. And then all rhythm is based off of the quarter. There you go. That's how we get perfect rhythm on the right hand, so we can play any song. But it starts right here with just playing with your E major or your A minor, A major or your E minor. What would they look like? Well, here's an A major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole concept of the A major is to try and get the E note, the bass, the A note, the bass, and then the high E to be played open while putting a finger down on just these 3 notes. You can play it like that, but that's a lot. Why not just squish them and try to keep that one open? Trying at this will make you a more efficient player, and learning music is going to make you a greater thinker. I guarantee it. So when we're playing these chords, go through the process of seeing your A major, all different fingers, and your E major as being your first 2 chords that we're going to learn. The chords that you're going to play, that the song you want to play is basically having an E. We take this A shape, but use the 3rd finger, and we play it here for a B, because we have an A sharp, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just goes in order. And then when we play it, it just gives us a little different tonality. We're gonna work on these each week and get you up to par. And lastly, the most important thing that you'll be doing are the spider exercises. You're gonna do all downstrokes. You're gonna wanna have a flat edge here, which means you want the pointy end back towards you. Hold it like that. Downstroke, 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 playing right in the middle of the fret, not on the metal, not on the nut. You always want to swim in the ocean, right? Nobody wants to swim on the shore. Right there in the middle. Downstroke, downstroke, downstroke. Now they're not flat notes like a bar chord, they're pointy notes, which means they shoot like an arrow, straight as can be. Our fingers want to be curved, and in the beginning your fingers will be doing this. So that's why we do spider exercises, to learn how to put our fingers up that way whilst keeping the thumb here. There's a lot of explanation that goes behind this, but the things I'm looking for is that your thumb's up straight, your elbow's not in your crotch, and you're sitting up straight and looking forward. Believe it or not, just posture is the biggest deterrent to playing guitar in the beginning. When you play these chords like the E major, removing the finger gives you the E minor. Playing the E major over here, starting at the C note rather than starting at the G sharp, gives you the A minor. And then flattening the whole thing is the A major. Work on those chords this week, see what you can get out of them. Play these spider exercises, 4 fingers, 4 frets, go up to the next one. When you go to the next string, if you're muted, try moving the fingers up, and if you can't get it, just take the 3 fingers off, but hover right in front of your fret without touching. Then do all of your 4 notes on each string individually, or as 4 note segments, however fast you want to go, just as long as it's consistent and you get a note out. The end result is being able to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go back to the beginning. So when you get all the way to the top, go to the beginning. I woke up this morning when I got into here, here's my spider exercises. I think I did. Might seem like random nonsense, but I remember what I did. Kinda. That's the idea. When you have 24 variable notes and you could remember 24 variable notes out of place, that means that you've pretty much mastered something called oral skills. If you could go and repeat it exactly the same way the second time, note for note, that means that you know what those notes are. I'm nowhere near that, but that's what I'm practicing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, 24 notes, memorized every single one of them. That's what I do for practicing, finger recognition, and just to get to be a stronger player. These random minor seconds and these half notes actually do turn into representing C for C major, open D for D minor, E for E minor, which you know today, F for F major, G, open G for G major, A for A minor, which you know today, B for B diminished, it's a hard chord, and then C again. 7 possible chords, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Great job today. Keep going with the spider exercises. Next week, be able to do something along the lines of what I'm doing right now. They don't have to be all individual notes, and you do not need to go this fast. But the form is what we're looking for. Bottom to top, 4 fingers, 4 notes, have a rhythm. All downstrokes with the pick. Make sure every note comes out. And then as far as your chords, try and switch them in whole notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. I guarantee you if you do this 5 minutes every day, there's no need to do 200 hours of this a day. You know what I mean? 5 minutes a day is sufficient because you do it in the morning, you think about it all day while subconsciously, and then you do it at night, and then you wake up the next morning. While you're sleeping, you will program your brain how to do this. I commend you. Good job today. Ask me any questions via text, email, or give me a buzz if need. I'm there for you. Aloha.